Anyway, so producer aliingia miti.
Muuliza kwa wapi anasema
Combo Creations.
Producer kidogo hapo onekana, but you are really expected by the judge. Na akasema mouth, we don't need for the mouth.
Yeah.
I think that is what I can say about 24.3. And ningependa mjomba
Hi guys, it's us again. I hope you've missed us. It's been 2 weeks, right, since we last saw you guys. I hope you're interacting with our content out there on YouTube. We've been loving the feedback. Thank you so much. On set again, it's just a bunch of friends again, just having a good time, having a great time, bantering over things that are affecting us in life today. But without much talking, we're just gonna do a quick round of introductions. So you say your name, and then the check-in question today is, what are you most grateful for? Or what has happened to you this week that you're most grateful for? I'll start on my right.
Thank you. Hi guys, I'm Ben. On set on Babadis. CrossFitter. Zigo.
Yeah.
What are you most grateful for?
This week, a lot, but more life. That's what I'm grateful for. And a few achievements here and there, but yet to be confirmed. Wiki jaisha pia. We still have tomorrow.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's nice. Johnny?
Check it, you're looking good. Above all, man, I think there's something I won't mention it today, but this week has been nice. It's been nice. Particularly one thing has been the highlight for this week. I won't mention it.
You're glowing about it. Give us a hint, Basi. Give us a hint.
Acha nitasukumia mahali pale, let me do pale mwisho.
Hapo mwisho.
Wait until the end. Watch until the end.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. My name is Abby. You can call me Abigail or Abs. This week, I'm most grateful for rest. Just the ability to not feel like I have to pick up and do the next thing, plan, just literally being, like I think as humans we've gotten to that stage and we have glorified hustling, and then when we don't have that time for rest, it's weird, or when we do have the time for rest, it's weird for our bodies. So I'm most grateful for rest this week. Your turn.
Uko fiti wadau? Uko fiti? Salama? Buheri wa afya? I go by the name Jose, Mr. Nike, Mr. Weka Tick. Anyway,
Good God.
my week has been good. Grateful about life, about favor, about love. Most of all, grateful about friends who surround me on my daily to day life. Apart from that, the week has been good. Still on recovery mode. Still on recovery.
Where are you recovering from?
Man, I think the last time we were here, we were talking about the 24 opens, which concluded last week.
It's good to clarify.
Yeah, so at least this is 1 week you've been on recovery, resting. Then you go back next week.
Back at it.
Yeah.
Nice. And to the newest member of the team.
Hi people.
What's up?
What's up? Mjomba.
Uncle.
Boof daddy.
Ladies call you what?
What do we call you?
So much shots. Anyway, as I said, my name is Jeff, Uncle Jeff. Some call me that. It's my first time here. Also a member of Mubabadis, but the absent member. Unasikianga ule mse unasikianga anakuanga lakini haonekanangi. Sasa huyo. Happy to be here.
Welcome.
I'm grateful for this week, particularly coming from Wacha.
That should be said with
Watching out.
Yeah, nasikia hiyo ni red zone.
Red zone, bro.
in the entire country.
Nasikia Wacha ni red zone.
Kijana wa Ruaka huyo.
Coming from Wacha,
He's doing well.
being healthy.
It's a blessing.
It's a blessing, yo.
It's a privilege.
It's a privilege.
Yeah.
As she said.
Yeah.
But anyway, take it a day at a time. Remember, it's always a good day to be alive.
Yeah, fuck man.
That's a good one. All right, so we have a question that we want to discuss today. But actually, before we do that, from our last video, there was a question that was addressed to a certain person here
Yeah.
that would like for him to answer for y'all. So, what's the question?
Yeah, I have it. To Rowan Tony. So we have a question from Lorraine Wairimo 95.7.
Okay.
Umjua? Anyway. So asking for a friend on what Rowan said. Like what? That keep it professional, but if there's a spark, go with the flow. Hatuko shule. So what happens when the spark is not sparking anymore? You continue being a nice, kind, professional personal trainer, client. Ama when we are done. All round. Ama it will be clarified. Podcast ikienda kuisha. Najua tabia yako.
Okay, so the thing is easy. I think probably last year I'll have a different answers compared to today. So this is the thing. So the spark is sparking, okay? So she start with the dating thing, communication one. So the thing that most people will be doing nowadays is that you go to smashing before getting to know the person and blah blah blah. So after the smashing thing, there's what called personal clarity for us guys. I don't know for ladies. So once you hit that personal clarity, then now you see the lady as who she is now. If she is attractive after that, you can still go with it. But if she's not, dog will be like that's when you're sorry sparking in a beyond.
I'd like to know.
Yeah. So for the spark to fade, for it not to spark, probably kuna some levels to the thing that you've skipped. You've gone to smashing before doing these other things like going to dates, getting to know her better, sell herself to you, blah blah. So if you go to smashing, 8 out of 10 cases inamaanisha
wewe utaharibu statistic wewe.
Sawa. 8 out of 10 outcomes inamaanisha you skipped this thing. So yeah. So ikifika hapo inamaanisha umepoteza biashara in short. Yeah.
A follow-up question though. So then let's say you guys are going on those dates and then, because obviously it's like, I don't want to say this, like sifting through, like me getting to know you, you for your character. And then I've gotten to that point and I'm like, I don't really vibe with your character, right? Would it still have the same outcome of we are no longer working together as it would have been had we smashed at the beginning?
I think it would be cool. Maybe like respectful. If you don't vibe with me, that's okay. We can just be at friendship level, just work. Me as your trainer, you as my client, and the other. But once you smash, you may share corrupt everything.
Yeah.
So let me okay, I wasn't here last time. I watched. Maybe for someone who didn't watch last time, this is a trainer who has a client. And they kind of vibing. Just kwanza kielele inakuwa mingi sasa. They kind of vibing, eh? And then you happen to skip some steps.
All the steps.
Let's say hiyo kitu si final destination.
Okay.
But anyway, good point. So umevuka zile steps and then you're already in each other's bodies in those kind of ways. So after usha gonga and then you realize by then
like
Mr. Naona siku anadai. Na hiyo kitu happen. Let's be honest. Wanaume I don't believe there is a man who is sexually active or has had sex 1 or 2 times who has not experienced some personal clarity hapa nje. Na ni kweli. But hapa ndio mimi usema zingine some boundaries are there for a reason sometimes. They're there to save you some uncomfortable situations. But life is not a straight line at the same time. Hatuwezi sema sasa juu sasa tuko sasa line ya kazi tusibend, unaona sasa. Mimi nasema personally my views as a person. Kama una train mtu, don't try and blur the lines.
It's better to avoid.
Just
but these are one out of how many cases.
Especially as a guy who also happens to train. You know, once you cross that line with this person. Inakuanga saa zingine hata anaweza delay on pay akisema si we are thing sasa do I have to pay si we are thing, unaona sasa kijana unaumia. Kwanza nasema the better the client the more money he or she brings in. Kuna watu maybe wanaweza kuwa wana sasa na ile simu kadi nyingine, the more money he or she brings in the more professional it should be, ama it should be now
just in general
like I think she should be more of your friend, because you understand fitness is a journey, not just not just like one day thing. Should be more of your friend, and the line should be clear on what kind of friend he or she is. Because ukishaanza kuvuka hiyo side nyingine, bro, utakuwa unapata
unalipa na kiona.
Because don't unajipata situations zenyewe you're only looking for aesthetically pleasing clients, mademu warembo unatafuta kutrain peke yake juu na sasa unagonga mademu wenye una train. Alafu unapata upatani na watu for value, because zimekam kuona kujaji wasi na hizi face value unapiganga misbias sana. Like if you get to know people for who they are, people have so much to offer. People are so different. People have lived different lives apart from what you've lived for. Na watu wako na experiences to share huko nje. Ni avenue ama setting ndio msee apatangi saa zingine ama haikuangi available. Na nimekam kurealize especially ukiona train msee amwezi kwa tu daily mnaongea tu ati kutrain itakuwa boring, itakuwa monotonous. Siwezi kwa kila day nakwambia tu beba chuma. Obviously siku zingine utakuwa umechoka, siku zingine unataka tu kudeload maybe. Sasa mimi am a certified therapist or something like that. But either way unajua since ni journey definitely utakuwa through na msee faces different.
Yeah.
Kama umecross your line umsha smash na msee.
Is that the point of no return?
I think for you to get back to where things were, both of you have to be very mature. Very emotionally straight, aware and straight. Maybe hapo hivyo, lakini 9 out of 10 times mkishavuka hiyo nini
it's done
because tumeona tunajuanga kuna ile sense of titleness inaingia, ndio msee anajua I'm entitled bana to this trainer, so kidogo I think
sijaona nieleze
it's very evident because for Chiles I can say for Chiles ama ikue either way, ikue the dude ama the Chile, mostly unapatanga once umecross your line kuna hiyo sense of ownership inaingianga. Msee anakuja anajua ni client wangu, tulisha happen, so kidogo I'm entitled to this.
Possessiveness pia
from both sides because niko sure unapatanga afika place wewe okay umekuja upigie hiyo personality yako safi, uko like okay sawa sidai haiwezi
I've already imagined the wedding.
Like yo I think I messed up, inafai kuwa hivi you get. So lakini again in our space tumecheki ni unapatanga msee anaingia hapo kwa like entitled hapo like yo mimi uwezi niambia kitu mimi nani we go way back like way back from back shots anyway.
Way deep. Anyway, but that was not the crux of our conversation today. Today I want to talk about something different. We just wanted to address that one. I want somebody else to introduce the topic today. What are we talking about today?
Before the topic, let's talk about the concluded 24 point whatever.
Okay.
24.3.
Hey, Sawa. It is well. Yeah, take the mic. Go to the next and watch the videos.
Zikitumwa kwa ile videos. That was a hell of a thing.
Yenye aliedit wakaweka huko. Huyu alipigwa 0.4 seconds yake safi. Mimi siko
What was 0.01? 0.01. Where is moisha mara mbili na hii miwani?
Ambayo nini?
Ni kamera ilipita tu. Kuna kamera tu ilipita mbele yangu. Ndio tu kamera.
I made it and I wasn't even proud of it.
Bado print
Zizi.
see you got print.
There's the latest one.
The latest one.
The latest one that I'm in. That I'm in.
Hey, wewe ndo
Ndio una picha. Yule changanya kamera. Yule kuchanganya kamera.
So for 24.3, what I can say, hiyo ilikuwa so challenging compared to the other two, 24.1 na 24.2. Hapo tulikamatwa kidogo vizuri hapa chini proper. Like you guys maze tuli struggle, but at the end of the day tuli push within the cap time. That was 15 minutes, yeah. Ryan coming up strongly, very very strong. We didn't expect that. He was not feeling well, but mse alijipush. We did less than 10 minutes, yeah.
I did hapo kwa 10 minutes. And that judge beshte ya Jose alikuwa anadai kuona ule boy wetu aliganda last time. Alikuwa expect sana.
Again, you don't say names.
Yeah, you don't say names. Because alijua kidogo kiweza mfanya ile kitu.
Anyway, so you know, producer aliingia miti.
Producer kwa wapi anasema
Combo Creations.
producer kidogo hapo onekana, but you are really expected by the judge. Na akasema mouth, we don't need for the mouth.
Yeah.
I think that is what I can say about 24.3. And ningependa mjomba angekuwa 24.3. It was not that hard. Naweza tuambia maybe. So the shine bana wao kabaki.
Like, okay, in case those guys who don't know, these guys train at 46 Rooftop Gym. I train at River Sports District and I follow them on social media. Now I say zile tunapost wana train mpaka mnanitishia like yo.
Hizo za show tu.
Wazee anafanya tu hapa na ile amblaster tu. Nikuja kutrain na watu sio hata niua sasa hapo chini.
Bado unajua tunatoka nini na wewe?
Sasa tufinya.
Unajua sasa bado tuko nini na wewe? Tuko nje baya. Hebu kuja. Hebu tembea.
That is the words. Those are the words someone is about to share.
So personally, I think I feel fulfilled. I wasn't going to do 24.3. I was feeling unwell, I had an ear infection, alafu pia homa ikanifanya ile kitu. So for those who know me, wanajua homa ndio
Kiboko yako.
homa ndio kama ukedi. Ni ukedi ama sema ni.
Don't throw that one.
Bro, ni sidi dada yako.
Ukedi is
HIV. Okay.
Mlembo nchi wao. So mpeleka pole pole.
so homa feels me down very kabisa. So me was just going to give my brothers moral support. Yeah, but so okay, what motivated me to do the workout? I'll be very honest. I had a lot of female friends coming over to cheer. So yeah, I had a talk with one of them. Alafu alikuwa like, why you not competing? Nimetoka all the way to job, blah blah blah. Come to see you and see you guys. Alafu nasikia compete, what's up? So kidogo nikasonga nyuma nikafikiria, niko like, what's the worst that can happen? Yeah, probably nitadedi, but God is allowed. Yeah, God is allowed. So went. It was tough given that physically I was very unfit, to be honest, because ever since 24.1 ianze, I think we trained hiyo wiki ya before 24.1. Hizo zingine zote tulikuwa tuna recover tu a whole week umeenda 24.2. Tuna recover a whole week out 24.3. So 24.3 really dealt with us seriously. So by the time I was actually finishing that workout, miguu hazikuwa zangu, particularly the quads. I think nimeanza kurudi juzi ama jana. My legs were like off my shoulders and my forearm. Yeah, but we did our best. God akakam through, tukafanya ile kitu, tukabeba tena kama babadis. Yeah, so that's the highlight of things. So yeah, I'm just happy mwaka ikianza, I told myself that I want to get into the competitive space. So being the first, making it as a debut, and being number one at the scale division, something to be proud of. So nataka kujipeleka leo out. Nataka kujispoil kidogo.
And that's on self-love.
Yeah, that's on self-love. And nipeleke out kidogo, nijitreat hapa kule. Mabozi wangu wanataka kuja kutujoin, ni sawa. Hata wa kanisa pia ni sawa. I'll get you a bottle or two. Yeah, I'll get you a bottle or two.
Fanta zangu
Wasini tuku na alcoholics kama sisi ya sparkling water kidogo. So yeah.
But I also think you're being a bit humble about it, right? Like I'm watching from the sidelines, yeah, and the way these guys were pushing themselves, like during the entire competition, whether it was starting from 24.1, 24.2, 24.3, it's so admirable to watch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally like giving your all out there. What's the motto? If we die, we die. If we die, literally that was what was lived on the Nini days. So. Yeah, I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be part of the community. But you guys are doing great.
Vibes and inshallah. Out of 10, bro. Niko to 5 kwa timu yangu, niko number 1.
Number 1.
Niko nimeenda tu kujibamba.
Kwa nini? Hii ni maana. Si wanapenda kupenda. Yeah. Mimi mali safi.
So guys, you good?
Good.
Quick one, huh? Yeah. So I've got a very personal question, yeah? I'm going to ask individually. Sawa? Chetoza na Jeff. Sawa? I'm assuming you're dating. Sindio, Jay?
Continue assuming.
Bella, okay, sawa. So assuming you're dating, then you find out that your significant other cheated on you. Who would you forgive? Sorry. So would you forgive her?
No, man, fuck you.
Damn.
Okay, sir, fuck you. I don't know if you take her back. Kidogo fuck you, man. Na kila kitu. Jose, my brother?
No.
You wouldn't forgive her?
Yeah.
Abby?
I would forgive you, boo.
Yeah. Busy? Would you forgive your mama?
Mama. Girlfriend or mama?
Okay, girlfriend pia naitaga mama.
Mama, significant other. Forgiveness inafaa ikuwe, but no, tuwezi kuwa pamoja. Hiyo story inaisha tu hivi.
Katika?
Katika.
Okay, I'd forgive my person.
Yeah.
That's a man.
Mouth.
Anyway, okay, substantiate your reasons.
Why wouldn't you?
I wouldn't hold on to the pain or to the betrayal and all that. Definitely move away from that. But definitely, you don't expect us to get back to the relationship like nothing ever happened, number one. Number two, I'll also keep you at a distance. And if I was to do the same thing and you to make the same decision, I believe it's justifiable. Ukiamoni cut off completely during kucheza. Mimi sasa nimekuforce ati, forgive me, ni sawa by the end nilikosea. If the same judgment was bestowed upon me, I'd still take it. Ndio.
Would you hope that she takes you back though?
I'd hope. Wacha kujifanya. Everybody to some sense is selfish to some level. Okay. Yes, I'd hope that she'd take me back. But if she doesn't, it's still okay. And also, if she takes me back, what's the
shukuring?
Stories are, I quit it. Koroga sijui plan. Bro.
That's a lot of work.
Ukichezana huku nje. Like I'll sweep under the rug to like nothing ever happened.
Bro.
Bishi mambo kwa hiyo.
Transformer ina.
Yeah.
It's okay. Breathe.
If you have the capability to forgive me and forget, man, and tusirudi hapo tena. But kama pia utanisamehe na push ndani ya suniache basi kama ni hiyo.
Ndio unasikia unakula beef. Anyway.
Goodness. Go ahead. Why wouldn't you forgive them?
For starters, kuna kitu inaitwa ego. which every man I think anakuwaga nayo. The fact that kuna hiyo sense of umenyang'anywa, sema msi ameenda nje, inamaanisha kuna kitu ulikuwa lack, ndio maana akaenda nje.
Wamekutendea.
Exactly. So unapata kuna hiyo so unapata for a man it's all about the ego. I feel like it's all about the ego, because it all comes down to the sense of self-esteem also, whereby unapata time umenyang'anywa, sema msi ameenda mechitu wewe nje, then as a man umesema ufuatilie, okay, like okay, let me fuatilie njue basi, okay, alienda huko juu ya nini?
But why is your wife pegged on someone else's actions?
You know, because listen. Because again, for you as a person, unataka kujua nini umelack ili msiende huko. And the ile point tutafika then ndio ku discover umse maybe alikuwa na tick boxes fulani zenye wewe mwenyewe unapata. Wewe mwenyewe unajua hauja tick. Kidogo itaku distort like your everything.
So the closure yani.
Because unapata umse once amecheat. Ni nini yeye itamshikilia next time asiende tena. And again pia kuna ile mentality ataenda kucheat. Okay, on me as a man niko like ilikuwa
although unajua kuna some sema cheating for men and women is different. Wachia hapo. Shikilia.
Hey, okay, can I just respond to yours a little bit? I think when someone is cheating, it doesn't necessarily, it's not a reflection of who you are as a person, right? Because like a cheater will always be a cheater, right? So if that's a character you've adopted, or if that's your character, Mimi, like I'll remain to be abs, whatever. But in my anywho, moving on swiftly, I would forgive them, because forgiveness, I don't think forgiveness really is for the other person. It's to release me and allow me to move on, right? So it's the truth, but like really it's the same thing. Like you wouldn't, because then if you continue carrying them, you're never gonna be able to heal, and healing is for you.
That's a good point, but
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'd forgive you, but then I wouldn't. On the question of would I take you back? Actually, I changed my answer. Yes and no. Right?
Interesting. Leave them no.
Why yes? I would take you back, because also life is not so black and white, right? And then we were talking about this. There's like levels of cheating, no?
Oh, okay. So we're not just talking about the fun part where you are.
Oh, we're talking about like the physical intercourse. Right? Alright. So if it's getting jiggy, you can be so casually getting jiggy and all that. Wow. Well, anywho, yeah, so I think if there's a sense of understanding, like the magnitude of what you've done, right, to the relationship, not necessarily me, to our relationship, and then if we're able to go to therapy, right, and then I'm able to move forward where we can get to a place, and I want to keep bringing it up, so we actually like have healed together as a system, as a unit, from this one mistake, right? And if obviously it's not going to happen again, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I'm saying that it's going to take a lot of work, if that's something that you guys want to put in the work together. So if I'm willing to put in the work and they're willing to put in the work too, I think we could work. But then if I sense resistance and just Nini, I'll just take my leave. Yeah.
Okay. But
I won't take them back. That is one. Per my principles, I don't want to look like a kafukusui. Most Kenyans say so. Kuna vitu ukidu tunachorea kabisa. Kuna vitu maze, women don't just cheat. Men will cheat for men will cheat for some fucking stupid reasons. Mse ata cheat tu sababu mwanademu ako na mguu fiti. Ata cheat. relax. Mseta chips ameona mtu sura tu imeweza.
Kashingo
kama kawaida. Ukimuuliza bro, uliona nini ngombe shingo
bro? Kweli.
Inakuwa choked easily. Unajua? That can be a reason for cheating for men, but women don't just do that. Women, they cheat with their emotions. Ndio mwanamke moso a married woman to get out and cheat ni kitu amekaa akafikiria and she decided. So there's shift in emotions. Mtu amekuangalia akaona hawezi. Let me try combo. Maybe combo is taking 1 2 3 and now immediately the emotions shift. So dem cheat tu sababu anataka kucheat. Atacheat na atacheat tena na atacheat because the emotions shift. As much as hata mtaenda kwa therapy na mfanye nini? Atakuwa anakaa anakuambia Ben I'm okay but in down deep heart anakaa hivi anakumbuka akombo lakini ataka tunasema I need to go back. But for men naweza kuwa ni cheat juu ya miguu alafu nikaa nijiulizaje bro miguu tu. Alafu nichore story and then I'll forget about it for men. So most men are driven by lust. That's what I'm trying to say. Not just
that a human feeling though?
Relax. Even you
descendants are small glass.
Yeah, it cuts across the line, but you'll get like 90% of men who cheat hawakwangi wanataka kitu serious, ni lust in our drive. But for women you'll get like 70% of women who cheat emotions shift. Sio lust. Unapata maybe a few percentage ndio walicheat na msesabu ako ni mrefu. Jomba ako na ndevu. Mimi sina una get. Such reasons ni kidogo the percentage you see driven for women driven by lust. But most of women that are driven by emotions. So ukiona mdem amekucheat, to men I'll advise you, it is not just cheating. Mwanamke ameamua na hii imeenda. As much as you try, you'll go to therapy and all that, but this is gone. Bro, mimi nitaacha iende because where I sit najuanga mwanamke yuko hapa na mimi. Emotions zake zisha shift and when emotions have shifted, even bedroom everything changes. Nona. Like for me I understand ukiwa mdem bedroom unafaa get women spice up the bedroom. That's very true, yeah? Like women play like 90% of everything, but the spicing part women do that and then we play the 90%. So ukiona the spicing part has gone down to almost 20%, you can easily tell the emotions have shifted. So why should you stick there? Because mlikosana ama walikupata nje. Bro, let it go. Alafu there's a lot to life. Unafaa usonge na maisha bro.
Preach brother, preach.
Yeah. Kuna sio kustick on one place at your relationship. If it is not working, it is you are mimi nikicheat by the way ukinishika. The same applies. If you don't want it to work, kwanza mimi naweza furahia. Kulingana venye Uncle Jeff amesema historia smooth. Mimi sim then nikicheat hata sitaki kusamehewa. Ishia. Bro utapewa smooth bro. Transform lazima. Why should you get there?
There's also something to
Ngoja. Waje kosa. Hiyo point yako mtu wangu. Kosa, is everything okay? Is everything okay?
Yeah, talk about it.
No, I'm good bro.
Okay.
I'm trying to tell men who think maybe utacheat alafu utasamehewa rahisi. It is not that easy.
Hilo kuletea pesa ya therapy.
Hey. Wanilete ni dishi. Yeah, Rowan.
There's that whole thing of also like what spaces are you inhabiting that could make it, I don't want to say easier for you or like presents you the opportunities for cheating, So, you know, obviously you won't lie to me and tell me that you've gone to a club, you're down as drunk, and then like you wouldn't have, you know, the urges to cheat on someone. And that one goes on both like, you know, men and women, right? So I think there's something to be said also about like what spaces are you intentionally putting yourself in to, because at the end of the day, like you will still have the urges sometimes, you know, but it's discipline. For me, I think it's discipline. And then discipline for me, discipline for you. Don't cheat, I don't cheat, we move. Yeah.
I desire to be in a position whereby, or if I ever get into a relationship.
When you get into a relationship, it's a beautiful thing to be in.
Anyway, but it's just be honest.
It's good.
If I ever get to that point, nataka tuwe na issues zingine, si issues za
exactly. Let's have money problems.
Bado unataka kutembeza hiyo kujuzi yako huko nje. Basi maybe you're not on the same page.
Yeah, we're not aligned.
Hata mimi bado kama nataka kutembeza kikojozi huko nje. But maybe I need some coin up to do.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a fair point.
Lakini najua zingine kwa ground vitu ni different. So
The theory is steering.
Inaongea tu mnasema oh
my god.
Bro. Mimi by then I'm not a woman. So I don't
never understand.
Don't even fully understand.
Yeah.
But from a guy's perspective, there's one thing saying it and there's one thing truly experiencing it. Being in a relationship is not the same as being single out here.
Gonna feel fine.
Wale watu wakutakangi sasa uko single, lakini wacha wasikie tu fununu kwamba nuru za kuaminika kwamba ati kuna sijui kuna mtu.
Is that really the truth?
No. It happens by the way. Unakwanga by the senye una watu by the way ama senye unakwanga hakuna mambo mingi, there's no much, there's nothing much on your feeds, on your chats and all that nini. But once you're like you're there's someone you're seeing, I don't know, they sniff out like kama kutoka all of a sudden mali zilikataa kujipa, sasa ndo nataka sasa kujipa, sasa wanashangaa.
Yeah. Then you haven't told us why you would. I'm coming right back to you.
I'd forgive my significant other. Getting back with her, it depends. Circumstances. Yeah. First, let me just take it back. So, the dynamics of my relationship with her. Okay. At the time, she was cheating. Okay.
Which naongelea kitu happen ama
kidogo umeniacha hapo.
Like theoretically speaking, for example.
Kidogo nishangaa uliumia peke yako.
No.
I'm here for you.
I'm happy and at peace. I'm loved.
It looks good on you. And it shows.
So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah. So if you love intentionally. So back to what I was saying, so it depends on the dynamic. So at the time she was cheating, sindio. If you were probably in good terms kidogo, atakuja niambie. Rada it has to make sense to me because unajua kila mtu anakuwa na reasons zake za kucheat. Okay? I might not be the reason entirely. Then kama the other person anakuwa the reason more often. I'm saying yes, you being less of a person ameenda kutafuta something big. Just something that in society wanajaribu more so men wanajaribu kuinini put substance to it at least ndio ikuwe na, but I think it's a lot. It's more than just you as a person here too, whatever is going with her or him at the time. Kriya kucheat. So, acha nipeane sasa. Okay, I'll get back to you. For one, if you come and tell me, sija find out from say ama nimekupata kwa nikupata kwa the act tricky. Hapo kidogo it's a done deal. But if you come and kidogo confess, tell me I cheated on you. And these were the reasons A, B, C, D. I don't know my boy is laughing. My boy is laughing one because I think so my boy is laughing.
You need a minute.
This sounds like my mouth, but here's the difference. Here's the difference. Here's the difference. The difference between loving someone and being in love with someone. So if you love someone and you're dating them, utamforgive not. But if you're in love with someone, kuna vile pia kumuacha in as much as amekuhata manini, it will kuna point fulani ya heart itakuguza.
You love them through all
you get
seasons.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you're in love with someone, bro, unapata skutafika hapo rancho.
It's a personal journey.
When you're in love with someone, no matter Okay, so this is my take. Anaweza check about this. When you love someone, kuna some extra unataka kumsikia akwambie reasons zake zenye zilifanya mbona alicheat. If it makes sense to you as a person, you can forgive the guy and get back together. So long as ako sure it will never rioka. Kujua nasemanga kosa, si kosa ni kurudia. Kosa, that's what I think. Sahi. Alafu
Get this guy out of sex. Take my
Alafu, this is the thing. This is the thing now. Sana, to be on the real sasa. See in hypothetical, not to be on the real. When I'm going to date you, there's this deal breakers nitakwambia beforehand. So, cheating being one of them. So if you're conscious of this information, alafu when you cheat, hiyo inamaanisha you deliberately knew that that's a deal breaker for me and you went ahead and did it. No. So if we had this conversation prior to you cheating, I'll forgive you, yes, but we're not going back together. But we didn't have that conversation. Kuna time sana dating mnasahau kuambiana vitu za maana hizi mshaingia wote.
Kweli, what's the point of a relationship if it's not an exclusivity? Personally, I don't get why we should get into it if it's not exclusive. Tushana tu basi wewe ni bestie, mimi ni bestie.
Na baki.
Because personally, this sioni mbona at exclusive. If not being exclusive is the what's the point of being in a relationship if it's not? Because mimi naamini kuna levels. Like na naamini being exclusive to each other. Those mimi naamini hizo ni foundational ama basic levels.
But for a relationship, my life is not in black and white. To do it exactly. Errors are there to be made. Why out a cheat? Maybe you may uphold cheating kama kuwa hiyo ndio ya mwisho kidu hivyo I'm out. But kuna kitu kingine msema hold dia ukidu kwako utaona ni kitu tu unaona. Easy, so it's not that black and white, but if you kama uko sure unataka tuko kwa relationship tafadhali.
But then I believe as a guy kuna state nyingine yenye mtu anaweza kuwa dem anaweza kuamelewa
tafadhali do not
you shouldn't even
stay away
if she's drunk like si lazima ni define. I'm sure everybody knows that. Kuna level nyingine msa akipita you don't even want to end up in the same house because you don't know the story that amka nayo.
Hata wacha kupita dem akalewa na si dem yako, don't try.
Acha
hata kikwambia sawa Ben, let's do this, maybe she'll wake up in the morning and the story will be so different. If she's your girlfriend, that is okay. Yeah, that's very true.
Kuna mtu hapa si alioshana ni alioshwa. Baada sikia. Baada kuna watu wanafanyisha ile something hiyo.
Yeah.
Tamka bro wanzo kubaya diaper za kushangaa nini zili hapa.
Yeah.
So wewe watu mko careful with it's not as easy as nice as sometimes it should be. That's why but then I don't like going out alone.
Because you won't come back alone.
See, okay, me saying I just come back.
Like people don't know where you are.
Risk ndio kwa wanawake like yes, there's a big risk. But also as a guy pia
a good looking guy.
Wewe watch.
Like jambo chukua.
I love you.
Nimekuwa na sasa nilichukuanga man.
You are all the sexual for the team ever.
For the team ever.
Unasikia?
Mungu sasa draw.
Bro. Wacha. Unapeleka ni wapi? Peleka wapi? Una pale kinelesha somewhere yaya.
What's gonna do? But anyway.
Yeah.
If you be able to do what works for you. You know, your area, not for me. You want to stick na type yangu. Wewe sema tu type yangu hii. Ndio type yangu. Wengine nitakuwa
tricks ngumu.
Tricks man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unashangaa rada.
But kuna certain poll I read somewhere. I read on my heart somewhere that stated that women currently don't hold the highest numbers in regards to what cheating between men and women.
That's true.
Women don't cheat sana.
They're very smart at cheating as well.
So by women atuongelee single, tuongelee the ones who are married or who are dating. You get they're cheating. Wanna cheat sana.
Actually the dating or married.
Sinasema sasa
Dating.
tuongelee kwa dating na married. Hawana cheat sana.
You actually hiyo napatanga. For example, nakwanga sure Wachika walikuwa wanasema dem akienda kucheat sometimes sema yako na boy. Dem anakuwa na all the authority either kusimamisha kitu from the word go. But when a lady goes ahead and entertains, hapo ndo shida inaanzianga. Because how do you go ahead and start unaona boys ameanza kuhint on you na bado unaendelea tu hapo umekaa chini uko like yo na bado unajua uko na boys hapo nyuma. So again napatanga pia kuna contributing factor na kwanga hapo hiyo.
It applies to men too.
Yeah, it goes either way, lakini sana kwa madem because ukeza ni show from that go like yo I have a man.
Keep it cool.
Trust me, I won't persuade you. Sita kufuatilia.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Guys, there's this thing. I have a feeling that like.
Abro tulia.
This is not just your point to allow you to remain distracted. I'm not going shade. Umesema ukipata ukisikia
ukisikia maybe akona msee amekuja maybe from the word go amekwambia yo
I'm married. I've got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Married ama boyfriend kama zote.
Like taken.
Kidogo utakuwa like okay. Hii ni tunajulikana. From as in upfront amekuwa upfront. So ukiendelea hapo hivyo kidogo ni wewe. Like kama alieka the important thing ni alieka out there at first. You get.
But my people just natural egoist. Human beings kabisa. So if you're dating your boyfriend, okay, ukichukua boyfriend na husband akuna ownership. Okay, ownership is a bad word, but this is his person. Wife unaona
They both
own each other sema hivyo. Girlfriend boyfriend wako tu mambo yao.
Ngoja jua hebu sema ile
So
don't let you.
No.
Hebu sema ile.
So anakuambia kuna boyfriend from the jump, but the way anakuambia ni anakushow pia kuna vile bado she's willing to like entertain you ama have conversation with you bado endelee. Amekushow tu yes ni kuna boy, but si ati amekushow kuna boy ndio akupatia ku dismiss ama akwambia tu upfront but bado anataka ku entertain.
Yes sema yako ni hapa. Hebu sema.
No, but I have something. I feel like also
Sema
don't let
I
don't abide by this. I do not by all means.
So unasemanga don't let your boyfriend stop you from getting your
husband. Thank you. Hallelujah.
So vice versa.
Don't let your girlfriend stop you from your wife.
That's so sick.
Mokoke.
Amen. But na hii point ya Jose bado najaribu. So inamaanisha in all these relationships apatana na mademo akiwa single. Utanijibu je?
Yeah.
Watu walikuwa single.
Yeah.
Get?
Yeah.
Okay, sawa.
But then there's also this thing that men don't want to hear no.
No.
Men don't want to hear no. It's like an invitation to like pursue more.
Personally, I believe as a guy, you should be able to take rejection. Rejection is really as a guy. It's part of your
take it like a boss, man, and do take it like a boss. Take it like a boss.
No, you got yourself on the back.
Unakudanga hiyo elu mmeja kama ding. Unasonga mbele ndio But sasa ati kusema wote nikwambie. There is a way a woman can speak to you na ujue how to move on with it. No, sasa let's be honest. Yes, we know a no is a no. Okay? I'm not saying it's not that ama nyingine. But kuna ile she's not saying no, but she's saying I have a boyfriend. Na bado ana giggle na cheka na wewe. What do you expect? It's okay. Mimi unajua mimi nakwambia guys, me that is not my problem. That is the problem.
Tutaki boy wako.
Wavunji ndoa.
Alikuwa pia kwa njia ndakwenda lunch. Mimi nataka kupeleka lunch. Pia kwa njia.
Tupeleke wote.
But si ati nasema ati it's right. But in a way, hizi ni vitu zao happen. Hizi ni vitu zina happen hapa nje. Unajua sasa there's a thin line between knowing that this person is sasa you are settled down and also sasa being ready to exercise other options pia huko nje. Because pia kuna watu wenye end up kukua in long lasting relationships out of exploring their options pia. Some sense. Unaona sasa?
I feel like At the end of the day, it's about communication. And I want to bring up this point of if you know you are polyamorous.
Polyamorous ndio.
Mimi
Kama sijui.
nasema acha kusikia tuambie unaelewa.
Alafu kupiga twist ni mdem.
Ni mdem. Alafu ana entertain more than one.
Like you can be in a relationship with more than one person, right? If that's what I'm saying. It takes communication. Even just saying this is a deal breaker for me, that's communication, you know. And having the ability, because you can set the boundary, it's fine. It's having the ability to enforce the boundary that I think is the hardest thing, right? Like let's say, Sisa, I've come up to him like, I'm so sorry, this has happened, and like, but then because you're in love with me, yet it's still a deal breaker for you. You're inclined to continue. Like you're not enforcing the more so like no consequences for it, you know? Yeah, but I was saying, like, if you're polyamorous out there and, you know, being with more than one person is your thing, just communicate so then it doesn't look like it's cheating.
I hit my DMs. I hit my DMs. Yo.
I said what I said.
Yeah.
Wazo jongea sana.
Yeah, go ahead.
Engage kidogo.
No, fun.
Kama mbuza kwa.
Wacha niseme kweli.
Sema.
Lazima anakiona kitu amsumbua. Hata kuona that toka.
Mimi nakusumbua Jose, talk to us.
Sema ninja. Sema dishi.
Umekula.
Mwadishi ama.
Well, you would be really full, so it's not that either. So go ahead.
Yeah.
Majibu tu ya mtaa.
Maswali yako.
So, ndani niambie nini bro?
Okay, so kidogo acha so hii conversation iko more okay. The way I get it, kidogo vile tulikuwa tunaanza ni ati to do with gender thing, male and female. Because like females are more susceptible to forgive guys when they cheat as compared to when jamas cheat on ladies. Tunaenda na one front, a unified say that that's correct ama
that's wrong. Because every single person that's speaking on that is speaking from their point of view. No one can say I've been both a man and a woman, so therefore I can speak to this.
But then
that's what I'm saying. Like you cannot speak for me because you will never understand my lived experiences. The same way I'll never speak for you because you'll never understand.
It is different. It depends with the personality, upbringing, and all that. But currently, Kenyan women, none of it is not trend, bro. What's it kujifanya muone? If she forgives you, she's in for a revenge. Forgives her because hizi vitu kama za smoke na nini, mimi na forgive ya kutisha. Sababu anajua akisema ni aje kwa chance.
But it's not all women.
Not all women. I'm saying it's not all women. It depends with the personality of a person. Kuna msada kwamba nianze forgive. Kwa sawa, kumbe ashachwa anataka kununua kismoothie alafu atoke aache kama umeshaki. Yo, unaona that's very wrong.
Bwana ni waache.
What are advice? Mimi siwezi maneno but what I say. Forgive na uforget. Hiyo story kwa hakuna revenge.
Yeah.
But for me, mimi nikicheat. Tafadhali na umenishika, mimi niache.
Lakini na ukicheat na hujashikwa. Na ukicheat na hujashikwa.
Kama hujashikwa kama unashikwa
you never know how people are sneaky out here until you're that aside to do them at the side. People are sneaky
very
up at the by side.
Firstly, as much as you're saying cheating is getting maybe French and cheating with another person, to me cheating is more than that. Forgot sufficient. Tunaweza ona wasimane wa jamaa jomba na watu wake.
Hata kama watu wake. Leo tunastuka na stories zenyu, nastuka tu. Na dua, na maka. Kwani niko na nani hawa?
Wacha niseme ukweli. Mimi niko hapa ku speak my mind. Mimi sitaki kufeel. Wacha niseme venye yangu.
And my opinion is allowed to change.
Na opinion nasema hapa
it could change.
Kuna disclaimer. Opinion ni yangu.
Ni ajomba.
Ni ajomba.
And it could change tomorrow.
I could live through another experience and change my opinions. So hiyo opinion yangu. Kama ikubambi ni sawa. You know, see, I'm not trying to impose my values and my opinions.
Beliefs on
Okay? Kama ikubambi, it's okay. It's all right. Unaona?
Kaina kubamba hit DM.
Because I am mteka social zitoke.
Okay.
Uncle Jeff.
Vile amesema sijaishi wewe wacha nifanye.
Hujaishi, yeah.
Uncle
I haven't you haven't lived my experience. Well, like what am I doing?
azidi tumechorea uncle. Lakini also unajua cheating sisi tunaangalia. Unajua ni character tu kwa maana ni kitu ndio hivi. Sasa sema character za pregnancy. Sasa unajaribu kuwa mzuri leo but at the end of the day pregnancy mimba utakuwa nayo leo utatuambia una miezi 3 ikifika imelipuka itamea na mgongo.
Umesema
mwezi wa kwanza vile kabla una yenye tuoni hizi hata ukifika hapo si kushiba hiyo ndio kwa nabo
Yote ni bilia mwanaume.
so at the same to character utaficha mwezi wa kwanza wa pili.
Yeah.
If you are used to cheating you will cheat at the end of the day. And cheating to me when mwambia as much as tumesema ni ku get into that into the other person's to me when you find yourself unatoka job for women and men also unasafisha DM zako inbox WhatsApp kwa match unataka uko na gari ukifika parking kidogo unaka 3 minutes unasafisha unarudi kwa hao
unaacha simu ya job hapo.
simu ya job
Unabeba
kama hizo
simu ya job.
that is cheating na hiyo
Sasa ndio
Hai.
ndio mimi nasikia tu
na nimesikia mara ya kwanza wallahi.
that is
We have not lived 2 years.
so when you get there just not is telling you that you are cheating. So maybe easily if not delete vitu maybe like it's not kana itakuwa why should you delete if you are doing the right thing. So cheating is more than just ending up in bed with someone. But for me and when Uncle Jeff amesema disclaimer hii yangu mimi nikicheat kwa na mimi ukinipata mimi sio forgiveness tamani. Kwanza mimi naweza forgive kama naweza. Wewe sitaki mtu amforgive mimi nikicheat kunishika niache tu. Story ya kunywa smoothie bro.
These things that as men, let's be honest. Mwanaume muzigidi yako ni something that let's be honest. Let me tell you something. Mimi nasema kuna vitu zingine zote zinaweza kuwa issue lakini muzigidi yako mimi nasema like don't mess with mine because there's very few things in this world that can give a man any happiness yenyewe wezi put words on. There's very few things. Muzigidi unfortunately inatoa. So hey man, like ni kama a blow under the belt yani. Like yo, ni wache tu.
I like Jomba is speaking my mind. Si mtaka kusema hivyo direct. Like mimi hiyo kitu ikizima hiyo nazika. Nini ngine anafanya huko? Ndio kama Makedonia nini?
Wazama commando.
So
Bazuga.
Yeah, I feel like there's also, you could look at it from like a spiritual sense of it too, right? Like if this is a generational curse in your lineage, because there's sometimes you can look into your family and you're like, people in my family, they never have lasting marriages. People always like leave marriages and they cheat, they go out of it, right? This is something that you have to be super intentional about and like looking into like your extended family, looking into your like family trees, did my uncle do it? I don't know, I said uncle. Did my uncle do this? Did my auntie do this? Is this something that's prevalent? So then you know not to continue the same thing with you. You are more aware of the like baggage that you're carrying and you're able to end it with your generation. Because I think there's an aspect of spirituality in there as well. See, but you wouldn't know it's a curse if you're not aware of it, Yeah.
Juicy, I was with a friend of mine. Not Juicy, actually Jana. A friend of mine told me, before you decide to get into a committed relationship with someone, by committed I mean to the point where you're thinking of now ending up with this person totally. You should, but they make a point of interacting more with people who have grown up with her. That is her parents, maybe visiting their home, and also maybe the siblings, some of the cousins, people who have been brought up with her. Okay? When you spend time with these people, you get to understand what kind of a person you're getting into, and also what kind of environment they grew up in. Okay, I'm not saying this to so that you use it as a vetting or something like that, but it will give you some sort of direction of what kind of person you are dealing with, and how she is likely to react or he is likely to react with situations that you face. Because unajua yezi mtu kama na video daily hata mkidate na mkosanangi pia babani pia so unaona, so pia ita hiyo ni mimi jana niko na badala make sense.
I want boring love.
Good upbringing, I'm saying ni very vital kwa success in relationship. Unajua sasa, let's talk about other things other than cheating. There's so many other things that can be a deal breaker in a relationship. Pengine mtu anabudu majini huko hivyo nje. Pengine msee ni ana hata msee pengine anakunywa sana. Kweli. Not just men but also women, like msee ana like it's too much, and to the point where you can't just do it. Pengine msee ako violent pia.
Has no ambition.
Pia ambition wanasemanga pia it's a thing, unaona sasa. So maybe mtu mwenye tu ama pia values zenyu haziko in line pia.
It's okay, and it's okay to let go. There's no prize for these.
Anyway, guys, closing remarks, tuende kwa the next topic. Ni mingi hapa. Closing remark tuanzie kwa Ben.
My closing remarks for talk on the ladies side. To me, ladies should understand and draw a big line. When you say no, you should mean no. And also no to them should be an easy word to tell niggas. And we niggas should take it positively. It is not a rejection, a decision I'm a make, and that is what she wants in life also.
Rejection. Respect.
Rejection. Respect that. Move on. There's a lot of life. Na kuna wanawake huko nje wanasema kwamba there is different So if you take that positively, it will be so easy for you to deal with these things. Then itakuwa ngumu. And for men, ladies, learn to say no. It is an easy thing to say and stick with your words. Most single ladies, kama unaishi kwako, you should not let friends or men come into your house like watu wanapop into wanakam. Learn to tell them, no, bro, always come. Chali yangu akikama hapo hivi, it will be a different story. Kuna machali wenye, sawa, nimekam kwako, but hakuna kitu nadu. But because mpatikana kwa kiti kidogo, your relationship inaanza kwenda a different way. So if your nigga is okay with that, also discuss with them. Be open. Abdulabi amesema, communication is everything. Communicate with them. Know clearly what you want in a relationship, what the other party wants. So that maybe things will be smooth for you. But if you didn't communicate from the word go, then things will be difficult. As Uncle Jeff said, to me, respect when you get into a relationship, hata kama sio kitu serious. Respect, the first respect you should give me is me being a man. You should not allow another man around you. To me, that is respect. If you can't do that, there is no respect. Hakuna respect ingine utanipea nini ingine?
Tutakuja kuongelea historia pia dating people of the other gender. Sasa I'm a guy, but I have a friend who is a lady, and also they're kind of too close and all that. Oh, there's a chick, she's dating ama she's, and also bestie is also there too much. Sasa ingine tutakuja kuongelea.
So respect is paramount, and to men, na vile Ozan sema ego ya wanaume najua ni kama ni wanaume mzee. To them that is respect. Hakuna kitu kingine than respect. If you can't do that, respect ukunifanyia vitu zingine. Let's show me no man can touch you. It is me. That is respect.
Hey, you're not possessive.
That is not possessive. That is respect. Mimi nasema hii ni disclaimer, hii ni yangu. To me that is respect. If you can't do that,
I take my word.
Yeah, if you can't do that, then there's no respect. Why are we getting into this? It should be exclusive. Ni Tony. Na get. Deal with Tony kumazana Tony mwambie ukweli. Tony mimi na yeye tumeishia.
Tony, it's over.
Yeah.
It's been
so that Tony akupata na uncle ana maswala.
Sasa mbona akupate na uncle and their best friends?
Uncle is an example. See the uncle.
Sorry, I'm cutting you.
Ili chombo kama chombo.
So that's my closing remark.
Me, I'll say, be true to yourselves. So mostly onaga poa being swayed. Okay, matters relationships as ingine. You're being swayed to subscribe to exclusivity ndio ubambe huo mse mwingine. So if you're true to yourself, okay, I'm hard, yes, but sasa wewe unajijua. You get? Hii kucheat ni asenye mama kwa exclusive ndio maana inaitwa hata cheating. But if ungekuwa kwa street umwambia by the way mimi I can't subscribe to exclusive because bado niko na do ABCD, hata story ya cheating ingekuwa because you're being true to yourself, you're like mimi bado by the way nafika I don't want exclusivity, I just want to do ABCD. So if you're true to yourself, so do not subscribe to things that kidogo just to make somebody happy na yeah. So yeah, you'll hurt them, sawa, probably you love them, but you'll hurt them ukiwaambia but you just be true to yourself. Mimi kidogo sa exclusivity haiwezi, ndio maana kutakuwa tunaitwa cheating hapo, utakuwa unajibamba tu. You're going through life
the emotions
vizuri pate wembamba wanono ufupi until you get to know now what's your spec. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Usiamue kwa exclusive na msela kuna just peke yako, labda ni msemo yako na dia na kuna mtu kadogo ama kuna mtu mkubwa na msela wako na mtu kadogo. So yeah, this is ndio. Bambi watu hata nikidisa yote hilo nafanya nataka sana. I want to be exclusive za tafia sasa kwa territory.
Mtafika kwa mjomba.
You to the other person what you like. Kama unataka kuchezana, kama unataka kucheza basi chezane. And also there's more to life, there's more to relationships than just cheating nowadays. Be with someone who you actually want to marry. All that. Usikuwa na mtu kama unajua vizuri sana you can't be friends with this person, rather let them go. Kuna mimi in my personal experience, kuna msana jonga tunawewe lakini najua wewe nitakufanyisha msarakasi kwa kitu. Najua vile nitakufanyia. Haina haja. Kama najua tu nitakufanyia vitu. Haina haja. Wacha tubaki tu marafiki. Ubaki ni mimi ukijiuliza sisi nini hata mwingine atakwambia tu basi sasa hii ndafanya tu sarakasi. I'd rather not.
Yeah, okay. Abby.
I would say do the work so you really understand yourself, what are your deal breakers, and you have the tools to be able to enforce your boundaries. You know what your values are and you're not able to compromise on them. You know what kind of family you're coming from, and so you know what kind of baggage you're carrying and how to drop that baggage. So I think once you're set and aligned with yourself that way, you're able to move a bit more smoothly. That's my sense.
Okay. Hey, guys.
Baba,
Mko wise.
mtujua jana.
Kwani
Anyway, for me, it all comes to baby. Don't let last.
Asmodeus.
So for me, usiwache last could lead into a relationship. Yeah, because unapata because you are lustful, as in you'll end up with the wrong desire, with the wrong aspect of things. Kidogo pata umeingia place ndio unapata sio nilikuwa nafikiria. That's a whole new thing tena kujitoa.
I've got a question though. How do you differentiate between lust na genuine interest? Sasa mimi najua machali. Ode mnataka kudate definitely. Today ulimuona ya kwanza. How you differentiate? Was it lust? Ama you just genuinely like attracted or interested to the
not really nakonga.
Navigating through this life you realize. Kuna watu with the few years that I've lived on this earth, I'm saying not many years, I want to very long. Kuna wase unapata nanga hivi na unajua wewe. Unataka pabaya wewe. But also kuna wase wengine you can't even put a word to why you feel attracted to them. Maybe the way they do things, the way they articulate themselves,
how they think
and all that and what not. Lakini sasa ndio sasa mimi naamini ndio ifike sasa the other level. You have to be comfortable spending time with them and also experiencing them other than just them being naked and all that. Lazima ikusimama na unaenjoy to spend time with, unaenjoy kitu anasema, unaenjoy vile Mwendeke na watu. Other than just kufika hapo kwa.
So nimepatana na ude hypothetical. Si ndio club, si ndio? Umeweza? Mbaya. Club ni best preferred. Last city na kwa club dressing what not. Bro, umesema tu niko like wewe shika kwa fulani, you get. Bana approach her. Tunaanza kuongea conversation nini you get. Kidogo wana it's making sense. Hata kidogo sio kutaka kumdishi kwanza uliweka aside him know her as a person. Unaona? Yes, nilimwendea na that lastful nini. But after having this conversation with the person. Unapata?
Yeah.
Nikiweka last candle, nikaona kuna vile na make sense blah blah. So I'm not allowed to date this person because the first thing nilienda kumuona ilikuwa lastful.
No, you're allowed.
I think you're allowed.
I believe
You're allowed.
as a guy, being physically attractive for me, I believe it's a big thing, yo.
Yeah.
So you have to be like lazima nikuone na nione ndio man. Fiti.
For men,
We
pictures wa kuona.
Visual thing.
Aiwe na